Hello everyone. So in our last lecture, we studied how new profit sharing ratio is to be calculated in various situations. We did 5 type of illustrations also for that. Now there we studied a term called sacrifice. That means whenever a new partner comes in, the old partners have to sacrifice something. So what is sacrificing ratio? Let's understand this. The ratio in which the old partners agree to sacrifice their share of profit in favor of the incoming partner is called sacrificing ratio. So the sacrifice by the partner is equal to how much they are sacrificing. Whatever was their old ratio or share of profit minus now whatever is remaining new shares. So if there is any difference between old and new, that is sacrifice that he have made. Okay. So as stated earlier, the new partner is required to compensate the old partners for the loss of share in the super profit of the firm for which they are bringing an additional amount as premium for goodwill. This amount is shared by the existing partners in the ratio in which they forego their shares in favor of the new partner, which is called sacrificing ratio. So what is this? Because the old partners are sacrificing so that the new partner can be accommodated. Okay, the total can be only one paisa, the total profit can be one. Out of one, whatever they are surrendering will only go to the new partner. So to do that, the new partner will compensate them. Okay, thank them. So the ratio is normally clearly given as agreed among the partners, which could be the old ratio, equal sacrifice, or specified ratio. The difficulty arises where the ratio in which the new partner acquires his share from the old partners is not specified. Instead, the new profit sharing ratio is given. In such a situation, the sacrificing ratio is to be worked out by deducting each partner's new share from his old share. Look at the illustration 6 to 8 to see how sacrificing ratio works. So let's see. So in illustration 6, Rohit and Mohit are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 5:3. So 5 upon 8 for Rohit and 3 upon 8 for Mohit. They admit Bijoy as a new partner for 1/7 share in the profit. Now Bijoy's total share will be 1 upon 7. So out of 1, total profit 1, if I assume 1 upon 7 went to Bijoy, how much is remaining for these two, Rohit and Mohit? Only 1 minus 1 upon 7, that is 6 upon 7. The new profit sharing ratio will be 4:3 4:2:1. So we already know the old ratio. We know the new ratio. Calculate the sacrificing ratio. So let's see. Rohit's old ratio was 5 upon 8. From this we can find out his new ratio. Rohit's name is first, so his will be 4. Mohit second is 2 and Bijoy will be 1. So 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7. So his old ratio is 5 upon 8. The new ratio is 4 upon 7. So how much sacrifice this Rohit making? 5 upon 8 minus 4 upon 7. That means 7 into 5. I told you, if you don't know how to do this, how to solve this. Okay, we generally see students forgetting how to solve this type of fraction. So I told you 5 into 7, minus is the sign, so I'll use minus. 8 into 4 upon 8 into 7. This is in the ratio A upon B minus C upon D. So I told you A into D minus B into C upon B into D. This is how you can do it. So if you do this, 35 minus 32 upon 56, so 3 upon 56. Mohit's old share was 3 upon 8, new share is 2 upon 7. So if we solve, this comes to 5 upon 56. So now let's see sacrificing ratio. This is the fraction of sacrifice. This is what out of total their profit. This is the fraction. If we want to know the ratio of their sacrifice, the ratio is 3:5. He's sacrificing 3 upon 56. He is sacrificing 5 upon 56. So the ratio of their sacrifice amongst themselves is what? 3:5. So sacrificing ratio is, see, do remember the total 3 and 5 should not be 56. Okay, this is the fraction and this is amongst them. The sacrificing ratio is 3:5. Amar and Bahadur are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 3:2. They admitted Mary as a new partner for 1/4 share. The new profit sharing ratio between Amar and Bahadur will be 2:1. Now, again, we know the old ratio, we know the new ratio. New amongst only these two. So let's find out the sacrificing ratio. Mary's share was 1/4. So if out of total profit 1/4 is taken by Mary. So how much is remaining for others? 1 minus 1/4, 3/4. Now this 3/4 share is to be shared by Aman Bahadur in the ratio 2:1. So this whatever is remaining is to be divided in 2:1. Why? Because it was written here. The new profit sharing ratio will be 2:1 amongst these two only. So 3/4 multiplied by 2/3 we get this. 3/4 multiplied by 1/3 we get this. So the new profit sharing ratio becomes 2:1:1. How? 2:1 and 1/4 we already know this one. 2:1:1. New profit sharing ratio. Amar's sacrifice old ratio minus new ratio. This much is Amar's sacrifice. Bahadur's sacrifice old ratio minus new ratio. This is Bahadur's sacrifice. And if we want to see what is the sacrificing ratio, it's 2:3. Okay. The last one. Ramesh and Suresh are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 4:3. They admitted Mohan as a new partner. The profit sharing ratio of Ramesh, Suresh and Mohan is 2:3:1. Calculate gain or sacrificing. So what is gaining ratio? Gaining ratio is negative sacrificing. Sometime it happens because a new partner is coming in. Instead of losing his share, some of the old partner might gain, might be benefited. Okay, so that's called gaining. Even he will then pay to the sacrificing partner. So let's see. Ramesh's old share is 4/7. His new share is 2/6. We can find out the sacrificing 10/42. Suresh's old share is this. Suresh's new share is this. Again, we can find out his total sacrifice. So 10/42, 3/42. Mohan's share is 1/6. We'll also make it in 42, denominator 42. So sacrifice, whatever sacrifice is made by these two, Ramesh and Suresh, is gain for Mohan. So Ramesh's sacrifice equals Suresh's gain plus Mohan's gain. So this plus this plus this. In this case, the whole sacrifice is by Ramesh alone. Now, we'll be doing test your understanding in our next video. Okay, thank you.